Hey guys, haul video time, and this could be the final haul video, and that's kind of going to be up to you guys. So let me explain. I've sort of been going over the kind of videos that I've been posting, trying to figure out if I'm posting some stuff that people just don't want to watch. Some things get a lot more views than other things. Haul videos, it's really unpredictable. Sometimes they seem to be popular, and other times they don't. Lately, some of the stuff that I do the most, like movie reviews and haul videos, I don't know. I just don't know if anyone wants to watch them. So basically, again, looking at the channel, and I need some feedback from you guys. I have 270 subscribers now, which sounds like not much at all, because I know, other channels have thousands of subscribers, but it took me a while to get 270 subscribers, and I'm pretty happy that I've got that much now. So, and of course that fluctuates. By the time I post this video, it might be 250 or something, but it's I'm happy it's over 200, so we're getting close to 300. But my sister's starting to do more acting and music stuff, and so she's having less time to make videos. We're still working on her X-Files show. We're playing catch up now because we both had to be out of town for a while, so we fell behind a little bit on those. But I want to do some more in-depth videos where I talk about certain movie franchises and things like that. I want to get back to doing Disney by Moonlight. We're kind of on a break from traveling right now. You take the trips and then you got to pay for them. So, it's just I want to figure out what I'm going to keep posting from now on. So I need to know from you guys, do you want to see more haul videos? Certainly if I take a trip to like Disney World and come back, then I'm gonna have haul videos, Disney World haul videos, which are pretty common. But I just I collect a lot of stuff, so I was doing quite a few haul videos. Every week or two I had a haul video going. I don't know if you guys want to see that stuff. Just let me know based upon previous videos. Do you want to see more movie reviews? Do you want to see more haul videos? Just let me know in the comments. I just want to know what you guys want to see. In addition to stuff that I just decide I want to do. We're just not traveling right now as much, so I don't have any travel videos. I do have some older stuff that I need to post, and in the next couple of weeks or whatever, while I'm looking for a job, because that's the other thing. I was laid off last month, and I had some stuff to do. I was helping out my mom and everything, so usually, if something happens, like getting laid off, then, because I was laid off from my previous job too, then, I'll take a little bit of a break, a little bit of a vacation to do what I can with the family or whatever. So, but now I need to find a job, and I need to find one pretty fast because I got to keep the rent coming. So, and YouTube has kind of messed up my hopes for the future by like fixing it so you don't really get paid anymore unless you are you have to have thousands of subscribers to get any kind of pay at all. And then we know of people who are huge YouTubers that now are just having to totally resort to Patreon. So I guess, I don't know, YouTube is just not a thing anymore in terms of like an income, unless you also do Patreon as the main thing, I guess. I don't really want to get into Patreon. It's just, I didn't want things to get complicated, and I feel like now they're going to get complicated. So it's a little discouraging, and it was sort of making me feel like, do I even want to keep doing videos? Because I want to start working on my art more. And that's another thing. I was thinking of doing some videos related to my art, which I might as I start doing art again, because it's been a long time since I did art, really. I owe some people some art. I owe some people some refunds for art too. But yeah, that's after I find a job. But anyway, so yeah, there are things, you know, I'm thinking about and wanting to do. But I need to know, like, do you guys want to watch this stuff? Do you want to watch haul videos? Do you want to watch movie reviews? Do you want to watch only when my sister's on screen too? Do you want to watch, you know, are you enjoying the X-Files show? Are you, do you want to see some others? Because we were talking about doing like Sailor Moon, because we've been wanting for a long time to go back to the beginning of that show and watch it all the way through to the end, which actually I've never seen like the last season of that show, and I've only seen random episodes from like the, you know, S and Super S. So, you know, just give me any ideas and we'll talk about it. Give me your opinions on the kind of stuff we've been doing, just so I know what to keep doing, because I've been doing this stuff because I enjoy it, but might as well save time and not do it if nobody wants to watch it. But yeah, I've still got to edit together. I've got some video that I shot from the last Renaissance Fair, which was like in October or November. I think it was in November. I still have to put that together. My sister's birthday, which is almost here again, and I did film a lot from that, so I kind of want to do a Disney by Moonlight about my sister's birthday, because it was a very unusual Disney theme this year. And I've got a lot of footage shot from that last birthday, so I need to put that together. And I think we took some other little excursions recently that I shot footage of. So I want to catch up with old footage that I shot, edit it together, post it. There were still a couple of things from our last Disney World trip that we never got around to doing, editing, posting. So in fact, I wanted to do a complete video where I just put together all the footage from the last trip. So I need to do that too. So there's quite a bit. But again, you know, the travel stuff, I'm gonna do it anyway because I make those videos for me also. But you know, and little events and things. But as far as haul videos, I really need to know if you guys really want to see those. Unboxing videos, what kind do you want to see? I'm kind of focused, I think now I'm only going to be doing unboxing videos for like, in terms of movies, probably only be doing them for like really special editions, because most of these Blu-rays, I mean, there's nothing in them anyway. But if it's a steelbook or something, like I have one today that I'm going to do an unboxing for, Thor Ragnarok. Yeah, you know, that's it. I just, you know, I've done toy reviews before. What I really want to do is get Monty back. If you, you know, if you look at my channel, it talks about moonlightmotelcomic.com, which is a website that I haven't worked on in forever, and I need to get that going again. But at least I need to get the comic strip going again, because that's my comic strip. And I always wanted to use my main character, who's a werewolf. I always wanted to use him for videos, and actually did the first time I started working on YouTube, putting videos on YouTube. I actually had a little show that I did with that character, and it was me in full costume. But I didn't love the way it looked overall, and certain aspects were very good, but certain aspects I didn't like. So I kind of scrapped that, and I need to redo that whole look. But I might do some quasi videos with that until I get it all worked out. I have my most popular video is about candy cigarettes. My most popular video on this channel is a video I did as Monty about candy cigarettes, and it's the only Monty video. Well, I might have 2 or 3 Monty videos still up, but the ones that actually showed Monty's face and everything, the old Moonlight movie show, the only thing I have up from that is the intro. If you want to see what Monty looks like in his first live action incarnation. Find the intro. It's like probably one of the first videos on this channel. That was the intro for the old Moonlight movie show. I want to bring the Moonlight movie show back. That's mainly what I'm talking about. So, but it'll be a while because I got to work out the, you know, how Monty's gonna look. But I have a couple of videos up, like the candy cigarette one, where you just see Monty's hands, and I might bring those back. I might do a few more of those. Anyway, this is supposed to be a haul video. Like I said, it might be my last haul video. Depends on what you guys say in the comments. It also is an issue of, you know, the fact that I can't spend any more money until I get a job. And I'll have to like pay some things off before like I said, I owe some people some money from art that I never got around to doing for various reasons. So yeah, let me just get started with this haul video. And guys, comment all you can, give me an idea of where you think this channel should go. I want to be very receptive to feedback, you know, as long as it's constructive and polite. Okay, so I'm gonna try to not take forever with this haul video. I'm actually using my phone to film right now, not my camera, just because I don't have it charged right now. So I have very limited space anyway. I'm gonna start with my big item here, and this is, you know, this stuff I'm showing you is not new stuff in general mostly, but it's new for me. It's my new acquisitions. This guy you might have seen a lot of videos of before. This is a 1990 movie. Was it 90 or 91? The Ninja Turtles movie. This is a figure that was released, I believe, last year or 2016, I think, of Leonardo from NECA Toys. Super highly articulated. This isn't a toy review, so I'm not going to get into all the details, but super amazing action figure. He has extra hands, you know, in different positions. He's got a slice of pizza he comes with. He comes with a little a canister of ooze, and is just super highly detailed, super realistic and accurate. I love this so much, and I wanted one forever. These run like 130, give or take. And of course there's 4 turtles, so I need 3 more of these. I had ordered this one right before I got the news that I was laid off. So yeah, right now I have 1 turtle, and I love Leonardo, but he's not my favorite turtle by any means. But he was the one that was available with Amazon Prime, so I went ahead and got him first. But yeah, this is like the coolest action figure I own. It's also the biggest, I think, action figure that I own. He's about the same size as that Jyn Erso that I have, who, when I stand her next to him, she kind of looks like April O'Neil, but but of course she's not like highly detailed. In fact, quite the opposite, and very little articulation with her too. But then again, she's a $20 figure, and this is a 120. So yeah, this is a gorgeous figure. The swords do come out. What I'm most concerned about is him falling from wherever I put him and those swords breaking. But for the most part, very sturdy, very cool, very articulated, very awesome. I really want to get more of these. And that was my big purchase, where I was like, oh great, I'm laid off. That's I just bought this giant turtle. But what else? I want to go through these DVDs and Blu-rays really quickly. And I also, before I do this, I want to say there are 3 that I don't have here. I have them somewhere on my shelf. I do know where they are, but as you can see, I've got a pile of stuff back here. Because whenever I've said this before, whenever I go visit my mom, I bring back some of my old stuff, and it takes me a while to sort through it. And the other Blu-rays that I bought are behind that pile, and it's kind of a hassle to get to it right now. But I bought the Bill Murray movie Groundhog Day on 4K which at the time it came out like right before Groundhog Day. I haven't even watched it. I didn't even realize it was already Groundhog Day, but it was exclusive to Best Buy, so I picked up that 4K. I picked up the movie It, the new remake, and and that was also a 4K. And I wanted the Steelbook. I wanted that Best Buy Steelbook. Of course, I went to the store. They didn't have it. I begrudgingly settled for the regular 4K Blu-ray because they didn't have the Steelbook, right? A week later, of course, somehow they had some Steelbooks. Well, I'm going to have to do without because I'm not buying it again. And then they had, then they came out with something else I really wanted. Blade Runner 2049, which again, they had Steelbooks and they were sold out. And I just decided, well, I'll wait. They might get more, but then I got laid off, so I still need to get Blade Runner 2049. But that's a great movie. What else? But there was another one. Oh, I also got Monster Squad. No, not Monster Squad. I have Monster Squad on standard DVD. I need to upgrade that. It's one of my favorite movies. But Monster Club. That's what I have. Vincent Price, Peter Cushing, and just a great, really weird anthology horror movie that I love. I got that on Blu-ray also. So those are three that I don't have in this stack, but I did recently get those. So let's see what I do have in this stack. Batman Gotham by Gaslight 4K. And this is just a regular edition. I don't know if there were any special edition releases. I just really wanted to see this so badly, and I wasn't disappointed. I know there were kind of mixed reviews. Some people really loved it. Some people thought it was okay, but it could have been better. I thought it was great. I was surprised by the ending. I thought it was excellent. I mean, I'm not saying it's flawless. There are always moments in these where you're always like, there's a cheese factor at certain moments. Like when they do musical numbers, there's this big musical number on stage, because it's like they go in a burlesque theater. And I don't know, something about the way they execute these musical numbers, maybe the way the voice actors perform, or maybe it's the writing of the songs. There's just something a little cheesy about the way they do it that always, you know, a little bit cringy. And I see the effort put in, but I don't know, it's just too animated filmish, or it's too modern. It's just, there's something inauthentic about it, you know? And there's always like a moment like that in the DC animated films. I love all the Bruce Timm animation and everything, but there's usually some kind of cringy moment. As much as I love it, and I loved this, but there's a little cringy moment there. But otherwise, I highly recommend that one. What else? Coco. Coco on 4K. Okay, let me talk about this. Steelbooks for Disney animated films. They don't make them for the 4Ks, and that really ticks me off. It's like, do you want us to move on to the next format or not? You know, no, they want us to buy the 4K and they want us to buy the Blu-ray. So here's the Steelbook, but it's only regular Blu-ray. So if you want 4K, you don't get anything special yet. Later they'll re-release it probably in a Steelbook, like they just did with Lady and the Tramp. Regular Blu-ray already came out, and now they have it in a Steelbook. I'm not gonna buy it again just for the Steelbook. I'll wait until it's on 4K. I mean, I've bought it several times already. I'm sure I will buy it again, but I'm not gonna do it just for the Steelbook. But yeah, but this one, Coco, great movie. I still haven't done a review for it. That might be coming soon. I kind of want to get my sister to watch it with me and do a review. But disappointing thing. This, you know, usually you get some animated shorts on a Pixar release. I don't even think this has an original, like, Blu-ray only release as far as a short. It doesn't have Frozen I don't know, what was the Christmas special that was at the movies? Olaf's Frozen whatever holiday or something. I don't even remember what it was called, but I actually enjoyed it. It seems like there were a lot of complaints about it, which baffles me, because when I go to the movies, more for my money is not a bad thing for me. But yeah, it's not on the Blu-ray, on the 4K, and that I thought that was really, really annoying. They just want to sell it separately later around the holidays. But picked it up, happy to have it. Here's one I picked up today, and like I said, I'll do an unboxing for it later. I might post the unboxing before I post this haul video, I don't know. But this is Thor Ragnarok, and this, I did get the Steelbook. I got up early and I was like, I might as well, I don't have anywhere to be, I might as well go when the store opens and make sure I get one. And they actually had quite a lot of them. But by the end of the day, they might not have. But here it is. I got the 4K Steelbook, which is as it should be. You should be able to get Steelbook for 4K. And I'm excited to watch this. I did see it in theaters. I think I did review that one. It was just excellent all around. It's just amazing, hilarious. What else? Two more. Disney's Bon Voyage. Fred McMurray, classic Disney. I watched this with my sister like a week or so ago. I ordered it on Amazon because the price was pretty good. And I've been trying to catch up with the old Disney live-action movie releases. And I still have a ways to go, but I have quite a few. But I'll be honest, I didn't love this movie, and I almost never say that about a classic Disney live-action. This was kind of like National Lampoon's European Vacation with barely any comedy in it. And there was comedy in it, but it was dated. And usually that doesn't bother me with Disney because I'm very corny and I like Disney comedy. This kind in this movie was just more like old-fashioned parental comedy, I guess. Like, oh, these teenagers. Oh, my teenage daughter, every time we go on a trip, she falls in love with a boy. That kind of thing, you know what I mean? And I don't know, it wasn't working for me. And maybe I wasn't in the mood for it that night. I don't know. Now, there are things I love about this. I mean, you can't not love Fred McMurray in a Disney film. Tommy Kirk, you know. The girl who plays the daughter, I forget her name, but there were times when I always, Deborah Wally. There were times when I thought she was pretty cute. I don't know, not so much in this movie. I didn't care much for her character in this. But at the same time, I liked the ending because, spoiler alert, she doesn't end up with the guy. You almost never see that, you know? She was in love with a guy who has issues. Typical, right? But she didn't end up with him. She was like, this guy's got too many issues. I have to commend them on the ending, so I don't hate it. I mean, you know, aside from Chicken Little, I don't think I hate any Disney movies. You know, I like aspects of it, but it wasn't my favorite. And after this, I saw Moonspinners, and to be honest, this movie and Moonspinners, I had never really watched. I'd seen bits and pieces, but I'd never like sat and watched them. And my older sister sent me Moonspinners for, I believe it was for my birthday last year. Finally watched it. I did a double feature. And Moonspinners was actually really good. I liked it quite a bit. But you know, hopefully we'll do a Disney by Moonlight for each of those, where we just kind of review them. So, let me make sure my clock is still running. I think I'm about to run out of space on this. I'm going to have to, like, edit 2 videos together. So, last one, the Blu-ray of My Summer Story, and this was an Amazon.com exclusive. I don't know if it still is, but My Summer Story, this is the sequel to A Christmas Story. Now, and this is the one that's actually written by the same writer, Gene Shepard, who wrote A Christmas Story and some other stories, and he narrated A Christmas Story, and he's the narrator in this one too. Different cast. And that's one of the big problems. Same director as A Christmas Story, Bob Clark. And again, Gene Shepard comes back and does a narration, and it's enjoyable. If you liked more about A Christmas Story beyond just the fact that it was Christmas, like if you could watch non-Christmas stuff about the same family and everything, this is good stuff. I love it. There are several movies about that family, but this one and A Christmas Story were the two big screen ones. The others were TV movies, and one direct-to-video that is totally unofficial, shouldn't even count. But I actually want to do a video where I talk about all these different movies, and that's kind of what I'm working on right now, or what I'm going to start working on as soon as I catch up with all those editing projects I want to do, because I really want to go into all the different stories about the Parker family. And and this is a really good one. Charles Grodin plays the old man, and who is it? Kieran Culkin plays Ralphie, and Mary Steenburgen playing the mom. You've probably seen it before on television. It's a really good movie. It's just, it's not Christmas. That makes everything better. But I haven't opened this Blu-ray. I've had it here for a while. I don't think I've shown it in a haul video before. Okay, what else? Action figures. Smaller action figures. Black Panther. I finally got my Black Panther figure. Sorry, but I already opened it. This one has one of those amazing digital, they're doing this new kind of thing with the faces where they do digital like painting or something. I'm going to try to see if it'll focus a little bit. It's going to focus on me probably. But it's an amazing looking figure, it really is. He's got this digital face. I mean, it's like painted on, like it's digital technology. I don't know if this is... Oh well. But yeah, it's just so cool. And it's the first Marvel figure that I've owned with that digital technology, I think. But they're about to unleash a ton of new ones from the movies, which are the ones I collect. Marvel Legends figures, and in 2-packs and everything. I really got to get my Daredevil figure before they start hitting stores with all that new wave. There's some incredible stuff coming out from Marvel Legends with those digital face paints and 2-packs, 3-packs. There's one that has Scarlet Witch, and I just got Scarlet Witch, but I gotta get the one with the digital face. It's gonna be amazing. So anyway, what else? Monster High rock candy. Okay, you know that I collect rock candy. You know I love girls in pigtails, so I had to get the Monster High rock candies, even though I'm not like a Monster High person. I've never watched the cartoons or anything, but I love monsters. I love girls in pigtails and little skirts and stuff, so yeah, I got the Monster High rock candy. I have so many rock candies right now. I haven't even put them anywhere. I just have like a ton of them right now sitting on my desk in front of me. But I've got the Frankens. I don't remember their names. Draculara. And this is a girl who's, I'm sure her name is Frankie or something. But and then there's a werewolf girl who I have here somewhere. Oh, here she is. And the reason one of the reasons I just finally decided to jump on these is because they were really cheap on Amazon.com. Regularly, rock candy figures cost $10, and certain special ones will be a little bit more, just like pop figures. But or it depends which store you buy them at. But yeah, these were under $10. Right around $5, give or take, depending on the figure. They're not all the same price, but it was a really good deal. So, and on top of that, if you have Elvira, she looks really good next to these monsters, so that's pretty cool too. I got her for Christmas from my sister. I showed her in a previous haul video. And so yeah, those are my 3 newest rock candy girls, and I just dropped the stand on one. Pop that back in. Am I doing that right? Nope. Don't remember all their names, but yeah, she's got to be Frankie. And I actually had to replace my Mantis. She's only like $3 on Amazon, so that's crazy good price. But the one that I had, I popped the head off kind of on accident. It's because they're bobbleheads when they're Marvel or Star Wars, Pops or Rock Candy, and I really hate bobbleheads. And I always feel like their heads are crooked, and sometimes I'll try to straighten the heads, and sometimes you end up messing up your whole figure. So I had to get a new Mantis figure. But anyway, she came in. That's the new one. I keep dropping stuff right now. Okay, so for another figure that I got recently, and this one is, I'm probably going to drop his gun because it keeps falling. He doesn't hold it very tightly. Dropped it again. So this is the Darkwing Duck figure from Funko. Very cool action figure. I ordered him from Amazon.com because this particular character never turned up in stores. He's got a gas gun like he had on the show. He does hold it, and he holds it well for the most part, but, well, if you move him even slightly, he will drop it, but for the most part, he holds it, you know? What I really love about these new Rock Candy Funko action figures of the Disney Afternoon is that even though they don't have the kids yet, if you get the mystery mini figures of Funko Disney Afternoon, they look really great next to the action figures. So this is Gosselin, who is the adopted daughter of Darkwing Duck. I got a little bit of a cough right now. Sorry, my throat is so dry. But yeah, they look really nice together. And I also have the Scrooge McDuck figure, who looks really good with the Huey, Louie, and Dewey and Webby. So yeah, I really like the way those come together. Now, one thing I will say, they made Darkwing, they made Scrooge, they made Baloo, they made Chip, and they made Dale. But Baloo should be a lot larger. And he's not. They made him like the same size as the Ducks. And Chip and Dale should be a lot smaller. And I don't think they are. I've never like gotten them together in person. But yeah, so I think I'm going to be passing on those, which is kind of disappointing because I would love to have. I want to support the fact that they're making new Disney Afternoon stuff, but yeah, they've got to be in scale, or else I don't have any use for them. But I love this Darkwing figure, and I love the little mystery minis. Very cool. Got nowhere to put them right now, so I'm gonna put them over here. What else? Mighty Mugs. So I got these for free from Amazon.com. They send me stuff for free all the time to write reviews. This is Spider-Man Mighty Mug, Kylo Ren Mighty Mug. I haven't opened them. They have these like special hard plastic cases so that you almost want to like keep them because they're like, you know, they're not throwaway cases really. And Mighty Mugs, as you can see, like you can change their expressions by pressing on their heads. They have, I think they have like 3 different expressions. They're easier to change when you get them out of the box, but so that's the Spider-Man one. This is the Kylo Ren one. Now him, I've had trouble with trying to change his expression. I assume it's because he's in the box. I don't know, but as you can see, he does have other. Well, the box is opening, so I guess. Let me see if I can get it open here. Hope I didn't break it, but there it is. Let's see if it's a little easier. Yeah, it's easy. So it was just hard to do in the box, but there's Kylo Ren Mighty Mugs. And they didn't really, I didn't have like a bunch to choose from. They basically just offered me Spider-Man, and then later they offered me Kylo Ren, and I was like, sure, those are pretty cool. So I'm not sure how much those retail for, but yeah, I gotta write some reviews on those. Okay, let's let's get to some pop figures. Now, these, I pretty much got all of these on clearance at Barnes & Noble. My mother is like a huge fan of Barnes & Noble. Okay, so I got these mostly at Barnes & Noble on clearance. I think there's one figure here that I just ordered from Amazon because I wanted it. But basically, right now, or actually, it's probably too late now because they kept reducing them, and by now they're probably gone. But Barnes & Noble has had their older pop figures, not all their pop figures, but their older pop figures, they've had them reduced to like $5 and then $2.50. And at $2.50, my mother and I went down there and did some shopping, and I got myself a bunch, and she got me a couple that she gave to me as gifts. So let me see what we've got here. Some of them go together. So, okay, this is Emma Bloom from Miss Peregrine's Home for, what is it, Peculiar Children. And I really liked this character, and I really liked the movie quite a lot. I haven't gotten it yet. I need to pick it up on 4K, but I like this character a lot. She was super adorable. And you know, this is basically the only bit of merchandise I've ever seen of her, so I picked it up at $2.50. It's a good deal, you know. What else? What else we got? I'm not going to spend too much time on these because I will unbox all of these. Not on video, but I mean just saying that I don't keep my toys in the box in most cases. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Here is Charlie Bucket with his golden ticket. I was very surprised to find this character because everywhere I went, the only character I ever found was Augustus Gloop, and that's who I have here. He's eating a chocolate bar. And my mom told me that she found Mike TV, so I'll be getting Mike TV for my birthday. But that's back in her hometown because I couldn't find him up here. I still need to get the girls. I'll have to get the girls online when I have money, when I have a job again. And as far as Wonka, there's a large Wonka that is from Funko, and he's got a stylized look as well. So rather than get the pop Wonka, I'm gonna get this one. I forget what they're called. Something vinyl, Vinyl Idols. They have one of Wonka, and it's just really cool looking. And I think he'll look really cool with the pop kids around him. And also, I want to get a couple of the Oompa Loompas in the pop form. But for now, I just have those three. Okay, Gotham. Gotham is one of my very favorite TV shows right now, if not my favorite current TV show. It's hard to say. There's some really awesome TV shows. And I was tempted by these, but I never got them. And then I found them at $2.50. Of course, I'm going to get them. So I got Bruce Wayne. This is young Bruce Wayne. And young Selena Kyle. Now, I also want to get Harvey Bullock and James Gordon, which, you know, James Gordon is the main character, really. He's kind of sharing it with Bruce, the main role. But it's more of Gordon's show. But you know, once they hit $2.50, I couldn't find Gordon anymore. But I'm gonna have to like get him off eBay. I'll probably have to pay full price or something. But I really want to get Gordon and Bullock. And they also have Fish Mooney. I never liked that character much. But if I get Oswald Cobblepot, the Penguin, who I really love that character in Gotham, if I get him, then Fish Mooney's the only one I need. So I probably should have picked her up because they did have her. I just don't remember her from like the old, like, I don't know if she's from the comics at all. I feel like they just made her up for the show, and that kind of gives her less appeal for me. Okay, my mom got me two as a gift that she found, and she really liked them. Because I grew up loving Sesame Street, and she found Ernie, and Ernie was one of my favorite characters when I was a kid. They were all my favorite characters, but I loved Ernie. And he's the only one they had from Sesame Street. So I've got Ernie. Now I really need to get the others. you can see Super Grover is one of them. I was a huge Super Grover fan when I was little. So yeah, I really love these. I'm very nostalgic for Sesame Street. So that was one I got as a gift, and here's another one. This is the Queen of Hearts from Alice in Wonderland, and I do have I have time from the sequel to this movie, but this is the only item I have from this one, and very cool. I actually like those movies. I would have preferred a direct live action version of the original story, because both of those movies were kind of sequels to the original story, but they're actually really fun movies. I enjoyed them both. And finally, my last pop figure, and this is Sark from I always thought it was Stark. I guess I get that confused with with Iron Man, but this is Sark from Tron. And I got Tron a while ago, and there's only 2 characters from Tron, and there's so little merchandise from Tron that I had to pick this up. So should look really cool when I get them out and put them together somewhere. These are 2 that I'm definitely going to try to display in my room. I have so many pop figures and rock candy figures. Most of them don't get displayed. Hopefully, you know, when I have a house or something, if that ever happens. But right now, yeah, very limited space in here. But I do want to display those Tron figures. Okay, we're down to the last items of the haul, and these are Hallmark ornaments that I found on clearance. And I really regret not going back, because they had a couple more Disney ones. They had Elsa. I already have like at least 1 Elsa Christmas ornament. Maybe 2, I don't know. I think I have 1 Hallmark ornament of Elsa, and I have 1 of Anna, and I have like 2 different ones of Olaf. So I was like, and then I have 1 of Anna and Elsa when they're kids. So I didn't really like feel I had to buy the Elsa one, but it was Elsa in her coronation gown, and they had a ton of them. And I was like, they're 75% off, but eventually they're gonna put them at 90% off. But I never went back, so I didn't get to pick her up. And they also had like a skull and crossbones from Pirates of the Caribbean. And at 90% off, I would have picked that up too. But at 75, I got these 3. And there were a few that I wanted that I didn't manage to get this year. That happens every year. But I'll have to go on eBay for at least, you know, the ones I really, really wanted. Again, that's whenever I get a job. This is Scooby-Doo. And I'm going to turn the music off here so I can hear it. Totally love this. Watch.
Now, let's see whose glowing phosphorus face Redbeard really is. Mr. Magnus?
And I thought like the butler always did it.
I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling kids. Well, gang, I guess that wraps up the mystery. Good work, Scooby.
Now, this is one of those where you can tell it's not the voices from the actual original show. And that's always a little disappointing. Sometimes you get an ornament from a movie and it is the original audio from the movie. And then anytime you buy one from like A Christmas Story, it's not the real actors, and it's really frustrating. So like I do a better Scooby than the guy whoever's doing this, but it's just such a cool ornament. I love it. I've got 3 more to show you. One of them doesn't have any sound. It's just the figure. So yeah, I collect Hallmark ornaments like crazy, and you know, especially when they're cartoons and movies. But I also collect Disney Store ones now. I didn't used to because they're so breakable, but they do some characters that like you're never gonna find unless you get those. So I just finally broke down and started getting those. So this is Miles from Tomorrowland. And this is actually a Disney Junior show, but I love Tomorrowland. I love anything associated with the parks, and this is actually a TV show, but it's related to Tomorrowland. So I actually loved the movie Tomorrowland also. It was kind of a flop, but I loved it. But I've seen like one episode of this show. It's a pretty cute show, and I like that they're tying it in to another Disney property like Tomorrowland, like the theme park. Very cool. I think it's really cool ornament. This would be the only item I have from this show. I don't have any toys or anything from it. Now, right now, I'm taking them out and I'm putting them back in their little boxes. But, and if you ever, like, buy these, and if you ever think someday maybe I want to re-gift them or resell them, then you want to keep the boxes and everything. But I don't, because I don't ever buy anything with the intent of eventually getting rid of it. So I'll throw away the boxes and I'll just put them in a storage box. The boxes take up more space, so I can't get as many in my storage box unless I unbox them. Okay, this is a really cool one. This is Beetlejuice. Now, I got last year's Beetlejuice where he's wearing the striped suit, but this one actually has audio. And I love this, like, the fake grass where he's standing on the model neighborhood. Very cool.
My wife and I would like to ask you a couple of questions. Sure. Go ahead. For instance, what are your qualifications?
Well, I attended Juilliard. I'm a graduate of the Harvard Business School. I travel quite extensively. I lived through the Black Plague, and I had a pretty good time during that. I've seen The Exorcist about 167 times, and it keeps getting funnier every single time I see it. Not to mention the fact that you're talking to a dead guy. Now, what do you think? You think I'm qualified?
Very cool. And sometimes when they have audio, you press it 2 or 3 times, you'll get like different dialogue. But that one just has that set of lines because it's such a long little speech he does there. Got one more, and that'll be it for the whole video. This one I really wanted because, and it's got audio, and this is an example of when they actually use the real audio. And on top of that, this is from a cartoon that I used to watch this every Saturday morning, and I just love this song. Kind of wish they would come out next year with a matching like Daffy Duck or something. But yeah, it's so cool. And that's my favorite one. I wouldn't say it's the favorite one that I got this year out of every ornament, but I really do like that one quite a bit. But I did get a bunch more ornaments for as Christmas presents. I showed them like during the Christmas haul. Some very cool ones in that haul video. Okay guys, that's it for my latest haul, and that will be the last haul video probably for a while. Let me know in the comments if you like watching haul videos from me, if you want to see more haul videos. If not, I won't do any more haul videos because, you know, if there's nobody's interested, then okay. If you like them, you know, I'll do some more. But it'll probably be a while because I don't expect to have any spending money for a while. Star Wars Last Jedi is coming out on Blu-ray. I'm gonna want the 4K Steelbook, but honestly, I probably won't be able to land that. I don't know. I have to figure it out because it's coming really fast. And so is the Justice League, and that's also going to have the 4K Steelbook at Best Buy. So, yeah, I really want to get those. I really want to watch them again. I still haven't done a review of Last Jedi. I really want to, although I still want to know, do you guys like reviews? What shows that we have done and what kind of videos that we have done do you want to see more of? Let me know in the comments. Because... yeah, I want to focus on what you guys want to watch, and And like I said, there's some stuff I'm going to be doing anyway because I want to do it. But haul videos, I'm just going to do them if you want to see them. Reviews, when a movie's in theaters, or if you like DVD and Blu-ray reviews, you got to let me know. Do you want, unboxings of certain things? I don't really do... I started out doing a few toy reviews, but... yeah, I don't really have the setup to do them as well as some people do. So I don't know, maybe I'll improve my setup and I'll start doing those, or maybe I won't, because there's a lot of guys that do toy reviews, and they're guys who have toy stores and go to Toy Fair, and they get, the companies send them toys in advance, like action figures and cool toys that I really love. I have to buy them. And when I do, they've usually been out for a while. Some of them I managed to get early, but usually they've been out for a while, and there are plenty of reviews already. So it almost feels like there's not much point. Sometimes I have a toy that it looks like probably nobody's going to do a review of it, and so I might do a search, and if I don't see anything, then I might do it. I'll probably just continue that way with toy reviews. If I get something unique and it doesn't look like anyone's done anything. I have a lot of old toys because, I have a lot of my toys from when I was a kid, and I can do, like, reviews of that stuff. I don't know. I want to produce some, good content that you guys want to see. So give me some feedback, because that's the only thing. I don't get a lot of feedback. And the last thing I want to say, I was doing giveaways. I'm not going to be doing giveaways for a while. I had a giveaway still going for quite a while. I didn't get any entries on it. I did give away a few items that people entered for, but it's been kind of dead with the giveaways for a while, so I'm just going to probably not do them anymore. Maybe I'll try them again when we have several, if the day ever comes that I have 1,000 followers, maybe I'll start doing some giveaways. But I had some Disney Afternoon key rings, figural mystery ones, and I had some Disney Afternoon mini mystery figures, but nobody entered for anything, so I'm just gonna drop that stuff for now. Plus I have a friend who wants to do some trading, so maybe I'll manage to get something I need out of that. But if you want giveaways, let me know. But so that's about it, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and do an unboxing video now, Thor Ragnarok. I might post that one before this. We'll see. Okay, I'll talk to you later.